Hi, this is Jally. Welcome to Jally Talk. It's the first talk in 2025. If you are also considering a 3D robot laser welding and compare with the manual human welding, what's the advantages of robot welding? First, high efficiency. With robot welding, it's about 5 times more faster compared with the human welding, because robot can work 24 hours without stop. Robots has much more faster speed compared with human welding. Second, the stable quality. Like I said before, robots can repeat the same route and the same quality. In some military or very high precision welding scenarios, with the robot you can control the accuracy within 0.02 millimeter, which is a very high accuracy. Well, with the human, even the trembling of his hand, you will get the accuracy within 0.2, which is still very high, but compared with robots in high quantity repetition, robots has better quality. Third, the cost of a robot welding is lower than human. Robot can do a job like 6 welders. So if you just hire 6 welders, you can calculate how much you need to pay for them for a year. But if a robot with a welder can do 6 people's work, in total, that you will feel that the cost for a robot welder is just 1/3 of the cost of hiring the 6 welders. 4, the safety. Robots can work with high temperature, even poisoners, or very tough situation, environment. And 5, robots can be more easily to be integrated with the smart manufacturing, like AI. With the software management, you can give orders for the production through the ERP and software. 6, easy operation and easy training. In my opinion, I used to visit a lot of fabricators. I thought that robots is very difficult to use because you need to know programming software, and you probably need higher education standard to work with the robots. But now I realize that every sales in DMK, we have been trained here. Everybody can work with robots, can weld. It's very easy, it's just like you work with your computer, the Windows software. It's sort of very easy. But a traditional welder may be more difficult to hire, because when I communicate with the fabricators, always difficult to hire a very experienced welder. I mean, they have the certificates, they have high welding quality, because the traditional way of welding is very dependent on different people's skills. Well, with robots and laser welder, you don't need very experienced, high salary welders. So this is kind of very controversy to what we're thinking before. Actually, robot with laser welder is very easy to train to start with. So comes the next point, 7 advantages, that we put the programming of the laser welder, like the power, the focus, and the gas pressure, and these parameters you need to play with the laser. We put all these parameters inside this teaching control board, which the operator is handling in his hand, because you move the robots and you program in the roots of the welding head, and you put all the parameters inside there. So you don't need, actually for example, if you purchase this machine, you weld simply 3 main workpiece. You can send us the join, we can give you the programming with the root of the robot and the parameters of the welder. So we put them in the same program here, loaded in this small control board, so you can work directly with it. We know that robot welding is very widely used in the arc welding, TIG welding, and MIG welding. But with these few years, the laser technology, the laser source has become so cheap. The laser welder is so cheap. The price is coming down every quarter. So more installations of laser welder. So laser welder with robots is replacing traditional welder with robots. Because in a thin metal, you can work very good quality and faster with laser. And in very thick material, laser can also work hybrid together with MIG. We also gain faster speed and good quality, like the hybrid welding, laser and MIG. So laser with robots will be a new trend and will have a high growth in the next 2 or 3 years. In the following, I will come up with our solutions that what we prepare for you to solve your questions and worries on this. So first, about the products and the structure. A robot with a laser welder. And how to choose the right robot depends on the size of your workpiece. So we choose the right arm length and the load capacity, the thickness of the workpiece you want to weld with. If it's only within 3 millimeter, you go with 1.5 kilowatt. When we're calculating all this, you just tell us which workpiece you're working with, thickness of the metal and the size of the part. Then we give you the configuration of the laser welder and the robot size. And second, after making the configuration of this solution, we can ship it within 2 weeks. When you get this machine, we will send you a completely video that telling you how to unload the machine and how to positioning. And third, after installation of the robot, so it's a welder, if you don't think that you can programming, and we can help you programming. I mean, within 3 months after installation of the machine, you can send us the drawing of your workpiece. We can program it here and send you back the programs. So you don't need to buy the software, or you don't need to hire programming people to do that part of work. And after 3 months, if you still need to program a new workpiece, we can charge every case by case. Here in Wuhan, in our factory, we have installed not only this robot, so you can send your people here for training of how to welding in practice and how to do everything, adjusting parameters or simple maintenance of the robots and things whenever you're available. So besides the standard machine configuration and service we provided, sometimes you might have more customized or advanced requirements for this machine. We also provide the same tracking and the smart welding software with the vision system that can watching the welding procedures. So we also provide these smart welding functions, and we also provide automation, more loading, unloading your workpiece, or you put the robots on a rail to move in axis travel, or you need to extra rotating axis. So we do this kind of customization for you. We can also provide the clamping tools, all these auxiliaries together with the standard set. No problem. Just welcome to visit us and train here and incur all kind of your needs. So in the end, why we're so confident to launch this is because we have further development of the software. We put everything in the controller, so you don't need more experience with that. You can run the robots much more easier compared with before. And more important is that we set up this job shop is because that we hire these technicians. They have high education degrees, and then they work every day here. We're not making profits from this job shopping, but we try to provide you more data. We put all these welding parameters inside this controller, our software. So we know that what you need, what you probably don't know or probably need to be trained. So we provide the whole package. It's not only the machine, the hardware, but also the software that make it easier and make it more convenient for your operators to work with. And we will come up with more interesting topics. Stay tuned. See you.